Hi guys, and welcome to Football Canapes once again. Let me just check the audio because that has been a big, problem of mine in the last few watch-alongs. And yes, it's a big match. It's a big match for both the Madrid teams. It doesn't get any bigger than this, any bigger than this. And yes, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Atletico Madrid trail against Real Madrid. The city rivals have been long-term rivals, these two, and they trail 2-1 after the first match at the Santiago Bernabeu. Who scored the goals? Brahim Diaz scored the goal, and then there was Rodrigo, and then there was Julian Alvarez who scored for the team from Wanda Metropolitano, and he equalized for Atletico Madrid before Brahim Diaz scored the winner. What was the winner on the night? But of course, there is still plenty to dissect. 90 minutes, maybe 120 minutes, and who knows, penalty shootouts as well to determine which team plays Arsenal. I mean, we all pretty well know that it will be Arsenal, it won't be PSV, because they are already 7-1 down against Arsenal heading into their game at the Emirates tonight. So, the team news, well, it's as one would expect. Jan Oblak in goal for Atletico Madrid. At at right back, who's at its former Real Madrid player, uh, Llorente, and then the two center halves in Jimenez and Longley, and at left back we have Reinaldo. Uh, he's the left back in midfield. Rodrigo De Paul, Conor Gallagher, Barrios, and who's at the left wing? I mean, I must have forgotten the name. And it's Cholo Simeone, son of Diego, and up front we have long-time Atletico player in Antoine Griezmann, World Cup winner, and Julian Alvarez, Real, um, who was signed from Atletico from Manchester City at the end of the last campaign. And for Real Madrid, as you would expect, mostly it's uh, it's Mbappe and Vinicius up top, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Chouamani, as well as Luka Modric in the center of midfield, and then we have Ferland Mendy at left back, Rudiger at centre half, along with Raul Asensio and Federico Valverde at right. Big fan of Federico Valverde. I really like him. I think he's a fantastic player. A fantastic player time and gives all every time. I really like. He has one hell of a strike on him as well. This that right foot, left foot, whatever we want to talk about, it's just absolutely devastating. So 2-1 to Real Madrid. 2-1 to Real Madrid after the first leg, and I mean, we know Simeone isn't going to give up, and the team will be up for a fight. They always are. I mean, sometimes even literally, and it will be a game that will be watched by many around the globe. Even people from England, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans. Unfortunately, they went out yesterday, and I mean, Madrid derby is not something to be missed, and I was never going to miss it. And about 23-24 minutes to go before the kickoff at Wanda Metropolitano, these two teams have played previously against each other as well, in the finals, no less. They, I think it was the Stadium of Light, the Benfica home stadium where they played in the final of 2014 Champions League, where it was the last gasp equalizer by Sergio Ramos that denied Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, their. I think I am right in saying their maiden Champions League title, and then in 2016, I think it was that when they lost out on penalties. Why can't I remember where the final was, but it was devastating for Atletico Madrid on both occasions. On both occasions, their manager was Diego Simeone, who is, I think, he must be the, I mean, longest serving manager in the world of football, certainly in European football, if I'm not wrong, and if not in European football, then certainly in the top five leagues, certainly. That is for sure. Christian Streich at Freiburg was pretty long serving, but I think he's left Freiburg. And if I, you know, I mean, Pep has been at City for quite a long time, but I mean, I don't think anyone comes close to Diego Simeone. I mean, that doesn't mean he's the most experienced. I mean, Ancelotti has been managing in club football for quite a while. Ever since I started watching, I watched the 2003 final. He was the manager of Milan back then, and yeah. So I mean, two managers highly experienced in what they do and what they are capable of, how they motivate their players. So it'll be a tough game for both teams. It won't be easy. I mean, I won't be surprised if Real Madrid park the bus and and let Atletico Madrid, that is, have all the possession, and yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. Last midweek in the first leg, we saw that uh, Atletico Madrid dominated possession in the game, and I mean, they were unlucky to lose on the night against Real. Two fantastic goals. Rodrigo, the goal he scored was sublime. The goal Brahim Diaz scored, that was sublime. The goal Julian Alvarez scored, that was sublime as well. And the thing with 1-0 leads going into the second legs is that it is always, I mean, on the knife edge. You don't want to make a mistake, even with the, I mean, you could play 99% of the game to the best of your ability. Luck goes your way, but that 1% can change the course of the game. And yeah, so who knows which how the cookie crumbles. We don't know. Atletico Madrid, uh, I think uh, they've done well against Real Madrid in this season. I mean, they lost in the first leg, but they knew they had the security blanket of second leg at home. So I mean, once they trailed 2-1, I guess they didn't want to, to go to gung ho, and maybe going 3-1, 4-2 down, uh, 3-1, 4-1 down. Because then that would have been out of sight kind of a thing for them. There was no coming back from that. But in terms of the game, the how it played out, it was certainly uh, quite enterprising. I mean, I'm no regular watcher of the La Liga. It's not on television. You have to subscribe to certain apps to 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 get hold of the of the of the of the games. So I mean that way is I'd say that I'm I mean I don't watch it regularly. I follow the scores, all the scores, the tables, who's scoring. I mean a lot of people had thought that Atletico Madrid are those low block counter-attacking teams, but they are much more than that. I had an opinion of Rodrigo de Paul, um, of him being a certain type of player, but he's far more than that. He's far more than that. He does. He's a box-to-box player, and yeah, his fellow Argentine, Julian Alvarez, he's hit the ground running with the goals that he has scored. He's scoring some absolute bangers. Uh, Alexander Solot, the big Swede, or Norwegian, I beg your pardon. He is scoring goals for fun. Uh, who else? Conor Gallagher, the Englishman, the player they signed from Chelsea. He's he's been he's been tremendous as well, and he's been tremendous as well. And yeah, so there is a lot, and I mean a lot uh, that uh, that uh, um, that you know that is going on, and we'll 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 find out in this match uh, how how good the two teams are. I mean, we already know that how good these two teams are, how good these two teams are, and yeah. So I mean, lot of people may have you know um, some preconceived notions about teams, and I mean, I, it will be a it will be a uh, education for me as well, because as I said, um, I haven't seen the games, the La Liga games for a while now, and so really looking forward to it, and that's the game that I'm focus solely going to focus on, and yeah, and we'll see the winner of this tie will face either Arsenal or PSV. I mean, PSV still have a chance. I mean, theoretically, even though they are out, the team news would tell you tonight that that uh, that they have almost given up on the game, and yeah, almost given up on the game. Both teams know that it's over. 7-1. There's no coming back from there. In other games, Aston Villa they take on Club Brugge. They are 3-1 up. They are at home, so I don't see any issues for them. Aston Villa, by the way, um, Borussia Dortmund have already gone through, so congratulations to them on making it to the quarterfinals. Big deal for them. Big deal for them. The home season is, I mean, domestic season is in tatters. Awful, absolutely awful. Um, uh, they've been awful, um, and I mean, it's a relief. I think they're ninth or tenth in the Bundesliga. in the 18 team league. They are what I mean, things almost have to be perfect for them to qualify for the Champions League through the league format. So maybe winning the Champions League could be their avenue into next season's Champions League. But there are some really big, you know, um, Goliaths of Champions League remaining in this season's Champions League, and they would do well to overcome them, and beating Lille, I mean, is no mean feat. Is no mean feat. They went behind and came back in the fourth quarter of the tie. I'd say second half of the second leg. They came back goals from Emre Can and Maximilian Bayer. So good on them to for making through. Not quite sure who they face, but not quite sure who they face, but we'll see who they get, and yeah. So congratulations to them. Uh, yeah. And and what else? Arsenal PSV. I mean, there's nothing more interesting on the night. Although Atletico versus Real is a appetizer, main course, and dessert in itself. And yeah, the players who I'm be looking forward to watching tonight are, of course, Kylian Mbappe from Atletico side. I'd love to see how young I don't know how young he is anymore right now, but young Cholo Simeone, how he does. Of course, started playing in Italy, but now playing under his father at Atletico Madrid. Let's see how what cojones he's got. So um, that would be interesting from Atletico's point of view as well. The central defense looks slightly lightweight to me. By the way, 10 minutes to go um, in Longley and Jimenez. Jimenez, he's been at Atletico for a while. Longley in England while he was with Tottenham and Aston Villa, he didn't pull up any trees. So uh, will be interesting what he delivers. Clement Longley, although 2-1 against 2-1 against Real at the Bernabeu isn't a bad result isn't a bad result. And I mean, at home they have, dare I say, three central midfielders in Gallagher, Barrios, and I don't know too much about Barrios, but Rodrigo De Paul and Conor Gallagher. Gallagher, by the sounds of it, has impressed at Atletico. He's done, I mean, well. Um, so yeah, these are some of the players, Simeone and I mean Bellingham, by all accounts, starting on the left hand side of a midfield four as per Google. So let's see how it works out for how it works out for uh, how it works out for Real. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, they might have been last year, 2024, 23. I don't know exactly. They just parked the bus against Manchester City, and I mean, luckily for Manchester City, they did score a goal and took it to penalties. But at penalties, they went out, and they went out on penalties, and they went out on penalties. So I mean, it's not. I mean, I say this that I don't think it would be like no match is similar, and expectations, or should I say reality, is very different from imagination. So I don't know if we'll see a match that is that was similar to um, you know last week's one. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes for both teams, and how it goes for both teams. Uh, I mean, but it will certainly have you know that 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 bite, that tension, that nervousness, that nervous energy that we all crave for in that game. It will be there, whether it's a you know like a basketball game or like a chess match. I expect it to be intriguing, to say the least. So I mean, fingers crossed, it would be a good open game. At least we know that it's not over like the Arsenal and PSV tie. So one team, whether it be throughout the 90 minutes, second half, or uh, or the last 10-20 minutes, one team will certainly will have to have a go at their opponents, and if that results in a goal on a counter attack, then yeah, it's 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 going to be it's going to be it's going to be I mean, what watch uh, Diego Simeone knows that his team has to have a go, and yeah, Carlo knows, he has Don Carlo. He knows that his team have the pace to hurt Atletico. They and if nothing else works, then he has the eyebrow, which he can just raise, and he can just raise his eyebrow, and somehow things seem to happen at Real Madrid. They have I mean, 15 Champions League. I mean, they are 15 time champions for a reason, and for a reason, and yeah. Last season, after beating Borussia Dortmund in the final, they said they said that the preparation for the 16th one has already begun, and this is a stage where every team will have to go through. So yeah, we'll have to go through, and yeah. Uh, Atletico lie in wait. In the previous years formats, we wouldn't have seen this tie, because teams from same confederation, same nation, couldn't play each other before the quarterfinals. So couldn't play each other before these quarterfinals, and but this season, with the new format, it's now available to us. So yeah, it's now there, and and that's a good thing. That's a good thing for all of us. And I'm going to go with a draw in this game, 1-1 or 2-2. I think, and based on that, I think that Real Madrid will go through. Uh, I think this game will end in a draw. Real Madrid, I don't think will lose, and yeah, that's my honest prediction. That's my honest prediction. The game is about to begin. We'll get ready as well. I missed who the referee is. The Wanda Metropolitano. I think that's what we call it. I mean, I don't know if it goes by Riyadh Air Arena or something like that. I know there is a sponsorship deal, and yeah, so we'll get we'll get ready for the uh, for the game as well. Get ready for the game as well, and yeah, Simeone and Carlo, both teams ready. It happened. Let's return, and I think it's Atletico kicked off. It was indeed, and they are on the attack. They know. Oh, chance, chance for Atletico on the counter, perhaps wide on the right for Mendy. Oh, 1-1. Oh, 1-0. It's 1-0 in the opening 30 seconds. Oh my God. Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher absolutely a fan, and And yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, in the opening 30 seconds is 2-2 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night for Atletico. I mean, game on. Now Atletico know they don't have to, push, leaving themselves open on the counter. It's like a draw from the very first game, and no away goals rules either. That rule has been taken away for a while now. Dreadful defending, and in the midfield now, I mean, absolutely brilliant from Atletico Madrid. Now they must be careful. They must not concede immediately after scoring. Rodrigo De Paul clears unfairly in some circles known as Lionel Messi's bodyguard, but wow, now it's Conor Gallagher. His first goal for Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. No one could have foreseen that first minute, first 30 seconds, first attack of the game, and uh, and we have our opening goal. Wow, absolutely remarkable. Oh, ball lost again. Chance. Oh man, Real Madrid are really playing with fire. I mean, they just haven't settled. They just haven't settled. I mean, they. I mean, I might be drawing conclusions, but corner. Bad pass from Jimenez, and nothing Oblak could do. I mean, he was pressed so aggressively by Vinicius that all he could do was concede a corner. Now Real Madrid, can they fight back? Fifth minute. Here comes Modric's corner. Cleared. Might have been a foul. And our Polish referee, Simon Manicek. I mean, it was cleared, but looks like it will be retaken. Foul on Simeone. Again, a poor corner. Couldn't even clear the first man. Mendy. I mean, if Real Madrid go tonight, it will be, I mean, it will be anybody's game. Everyone will fancy their chances. Maybe not Aston Villa, Lille, maybe not, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. We saw in 2004 Porto winning the Champions League, although this is very different Champions League now to what it was in 2004. And I mean, stranger things have happened, but good defending. Rodrigo de Paul in his gloves. I know I am wearing a sweater as well, but I could do without it. Good start by Atletico. Confident start by them. Real need to get some possession together to. I mean, Atletico Madrid, every time I've seen them against Real Madrid in Champions League, it has always had it ended up in a heartbreak for them, be it in the final or some other games or in some other games. So, another corner to Real Madrid. Right, it right. Here comes Modric's cross. Oh, Black should have got that. I mean, he likes to punch, but it goes out. And Atletico Madrid have won the possession, albeit in a sort of a vulnerable area. But danger is well clear now. Vinicius. Good skill. Rodrigo scored a goal like that in the first leg. This is Griezmann on the counter, perhaps. Outnumbered now. Vinicius wins the ball back. So, I mean, that early goal has really changed the complexion of this game. First minute. I mean, I don't know if Real Madrid have settled at all or not. Real Madrid are enjoying some possession. That's the beauty of that goal, you know. Real know, Atletico know they don't have to push the envelope. They can play uh, like they usually do, and I mean, even if it goes to penalty, there's still a 50-50 chance. But I guess there's a lot of water to go under the bridge before we get to the penalties. More than 100 minutes of action, 79 minutes at least. But I mean, Atletico are letting Real have possession in, I mean, far too much possession. Jumps across. Valverde drills it to Vinicius. Chouamani. Mendy. Bad ball. Throw into Atletico. That's the goal they're showing. I mean, Simeone should have scored perhaps, and then Gallagher certainly did. Onside, clearly onside, and 1-0 on the night. Llorente, the right back, I think he's the right back. It is Marcus Llorente, indeed. I mean, Rodrigo has come of age in the last few games. A lot of people thought that with Mbappe coming into the side, he might be sidelined, but he's scoring goals of goals. And Real Madrid have been, dare I say, poor in the last few games. On the weekend against Rayo Vallecano, I know they won 2-1 with goals from Mbappe and Vinicius, but uh, but uh, but I mean, brilliant tackle there by Gallagher. No, no Gallagher. Yes, Simeone. I mean, they were poor. Vallecano had 52% of the possession at Bernabeu, no less. I mean, Real Madrid must be having close to 60-65% possession. That was close. And I mean, if Real Madrid were to go out tonight, I'm just saying, and that would be a big blow to them in the league. They are, I think, first to second. Uh, Barcelona have a game in hand. Here's a Atletico counter with Julian Alvarez up against Asensio. Good defending there by Asensio. Free kick. Free kick or throw? Throw is given. Throw is given. And Barcelona, the game against Osasuna, was it? Called off because the first team doctor passed away. And so Barcelona would go top. Atletico, I think, lost. Or is a chance for Atletico? Oh, again, ball is with Atletico. Rodrigo de Paul. Cross comes and Mendy clears. Oh, good play. Head tennis sort of. And ball is cleared. Finally, Griezmann has the ball. Ooh, Alvarez. Rodrigo de Paul go wide. You did. Should have gone wide. I mean, the first goal came via that route, then why not try the same thing? Go wide and, you know, let those attackers attack. Good ball. Vinicius with pace, good defending. Oh, Vinicius, brilliant skill. This is Modric. Valverde cleared away. Corner. Ah man, Real Madrid's first good chance, I'd say, of this game. But uh, corner again. Let's see how this corner amounts to before talking ahead. Third corner for Madrid. None for Atletico so far, but they have the vital again. There was some pushing and shoving in the box. Vinicius offside. Chance for a counter. Nah. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Good skill by Ronaldo. Ooh, cleared away. A good game. This good, really dense game. Good. Mendy did well there. I mean, Mendy he gets a lot of flack, but he's a decent player. I'd say he's a decent player. I mean, no frills, kind of a player. Does a job, solid at left back. But Real Madrid's defense, I mean, for a team that has so many good attackers, they they don't have that many clean sheets. I know Alaba and Militao are out, and the thing with Militao is that he's had now two injuries, two ACL injuries. I mean, how good they want a handball? That's not a handball. I mean, I find it stupid that players appeal for that kind of a handball. I mean, consider if you are in that kind of a situation and you and the other players appeal against you. 20 minutes gone. Perisic has scored for Arsenal or for PSV. Wide from Barrios. Wide from Barrios or Alvarez rather. Real Madrid having possession in not so dangerous area. I mean, Atletico Madrid knew what they were doing. The way they're playing, just such a good team, such a good team. They are well coached. That's not a free kick. I don't think. Anyways, Mendy should have used his right foot over there. That's one aspect of the game that I don't like at all. The players go down as if they've been shot, and and these surfaces are good to play. I mean, even if you go down, I mean, try playing on the streets. I mean, like, shoot! Oh, saved by Courtois. Rodrigo de Paul with powder puff cross goal kick. It ends, but a shot from Julian Alvarez stings the palm of Courtois. Good save in the end, and he put it out of danger, and which meant Rodrigo de Paul had to do something different. And corner, no goal, straight into the arms of Courtois. 1-0 it remains. Good defending. Very defensive sort of a fullback is Ferland Mendy. For cross, I mean the low cross was never going to work there. Atletico Madrid had too many players back. Corner. Mbappe wants a penalty. Jimenez is not happy. Let's check out some of the other scores as well. Club twos are down to 10 men, so that's effectively them out. I mean, they were out pretty much. A shot. Oh, blocked. Oh, blocked as in straight to the keeper. Good game this so far. I mean, the goal in the first 30 seconds helps. In the last 4 or 5 minutes, there have been a lot of fouls. Good night. I mean, if we were to analyze the game after the first 30 or seconds, Real Madrid have dominated possession, most of it. I mean, the best chance since then has come for Julian Alvarez. I mean, it says the best chance. It was a chance at least, because Real Madrid haven't done anything to, you know, to worry All Black. I mean, Real Madrid have dominated possession, but that's been in non-dangerous areas. So it's. I mean, both teams know one team will go out. Another corner, good defending there. No, must have taken a deflection of Vinicius Junior. So goal kick. I suspected it had, but I thought that there was more probability that being a what do you call, of that being a corner rather than a goal kick. So yeah, Again, same pattern. I think I I'm like this is just a very wild guess on my part. I just think that Atletico will be happy with penalties, or maybe they are more waiting for a moment to counter. And Real know they don't need to, they're not losing as such, and they don't need to. Yeah, bad ball by Gallagher, but in the end, Griezmann gets a free kick. Not kick the corner. No, Marcus Llorente. Corner. It is indeed corner. Chance for a shot, maybe. Oh, good. Oh, Thibaut Courtois, good save. But Atletico Madrid, no, no, no. Falan Mendy, Courtois was getting there. He headed it out, but corner. Atletico Madrid now dominating possession. Simeone, Courtois should have got that, I think. I thought that was going in. I think a foul might have been given. Declan Rice has scored for Arsenal. 2-1 it is. Plymouth Argyle lead Portsmouth. I mean, Real Madrid have really gone off the boil in the last 10 minutes or so. It's been all Atletico Madrid. It's been all Atletico Madrid in the last I'd say 10 minutes at least. I mean, they have had the better of the chances. It might be a yellow for Chomani or Rudiger. Yellow. Bad layoff. Oh man, Atletico this down this right hand side again. Good save Courtois, or was it a block from Mendy? I mean, it's all Atletico, Atletico Madrid who are causing the damage. I mean, Courtois so far the man of the match, covers near post, palms it away, and Shumani has been booked. Shumani has been booked. Gonna take a shot over the bar from Longley. No, Jimenez. And it's all Atletico at the moment. All Atletico at the moment. But they need to be careful. One slip, could do all the damage. I mean, Mbappe had made a good recent run there, but Chouamani didn't find him. And Chouamani needs to be careful now. He's on a yellow. And Simon Marnicek. I mean, hate this referee. Hate this referee. When gave a terrible handball against my team Newcastle United last season with Parc de France. When Real Madrid have had the possession, but Atletico have be, been the ones who have made the chances. Good ball, Valverde down the right. Right. I mean, like, terrible header from Bellingham. I mean, Shumani did get in his way, but I mean, he, he heads it onto Shumani's back, and it's gone out for a goal kick. But always a good chance, perhaps, to attack down the right. Griezmann. I mean, Atletico are, you know, playing some delightful football. They might not have be having all the possession, but they are. carving out chances. Foul, yellow card, perhaps no. I thought referee was pointing to his pocket, but no. Marcus Llorente, former Real Madrid player, avoids a yellow. I mean, I was thinking of something when a smile just came on my face. I mean, Julian Alvarez was asked one quality that you or one thing that you could have from another professional player. He said Vinicius Junior's PR, and hey, really funny. Here's Mbappe though. Corner. I mean, Barrios with the mm, some sort of a clearance wasn't the best. Just good catch. I mean, wasn't the best of corners, but Black releases Barry or Simeone could be a corner. Corner. It is good kick out from Barry or Black. I'm surprised that Brahim Diaz has been dropped. No, last few seconds. Here comes the corner, another corner, but let's see if referee allows it. He is allowing it. Corners have been woeful in this first half. I doubt. Oh, I mean, whoever took the corner tried to score from the corner. Julian Alvarez, that is. It's half time and it's 1-1. No, 2-2 on aggregate at Wanda Metropolitano. And where we will end up. But for now, it looks like that. The game is going to be very intense in the second half as well. I mean, uh, for those who might not have watched, it was uh, it was uh, it was Atletico who took the lead in the very first minute, 30 seconds in. Conor Gallagher with a goal. Simeone got a touch, I think, and and Gallagher had, I mean, shot it home past Courtois. Since then, Real Madrid have had the possession. I'll just check the possession stats. But won't be. It won't be. I'm pretty sure Real Madrid would have had the majority of the possession, and Atletico Madrid. Let's see. Yep, 62% possession for Real Madrid, and uh, and 38 for Atletico Madrid. But it's been all Atletico Madrid chance. Thiago Courtois has been worked up quite relentlessly, He's he's having to make a few good saves as well. He's had to saves, and I mean, we fair to say that he's kept Atletico Real Madrid in the game. We we ended up in the first half, but that's the beauty of the game that we watch, we love, we enjoy. It's not over until it's over, and yeah. So I mean, second half. What would Carlos say? I don't know because Real Madrid have looked really poor. I mean, all I can remember is chances for Atletico Madrid and not Real Madrid. It's I mean on the counter Alvarez, Simeone, Griezmann, Rodrigo De Paul, Conor Gallagher. Everyone has done well. Uh, I mean, they are getting bodies into the box. I think they are targeting Furlan Mendy at some level and Furlan and Mendy at some level. And he's so far. I mean, he hasn't conceded many goals. One that goal came from his side only. Came from his side only, and he's he I mean maybe he needs support from Bellingham because he Bellingham is going forward. Maybe he is not providing him with enough defensive cover for that, and maybe he is not providing him enough defensive cover. And I mean, my advice, I'm not saying Carlo Ancelotti needs my advice, but my advice would be to plug that right hand side of the goal because uh, because all the danger seems to be coming from that right hand side of Atletico Madrid and left hand side of Real Madrid's defense. And if that could be plugged, then who knows? But Griezmann and Julian Alvarez, two World Cup winners with France and Argentina respectively, they've done remarkably well. Real's defense is suspect. We all know that, and we all know that, and yeah. I mean, that's my takeaway from the first half. Chouamani, Modric, and Bellingham. Bellingham is getting forward. Uh, we've seen, I mean, very little attacking threat in terms of Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. Maybe, 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 just maybe that Real could do with a focal point of attack is Vinicius and Mbappe seem to be drifting towards this left hand side, and Rodrigo and Valverde have had a few chances to create. Um, I'll get to the Atletico Madrid side of things as well, but Atletico Madrid side of things as well, but Real Madrid have been very poor. That's what I'd say. They have been I mean found wanting in this first half. I said in the build up as well that in the first game Atletico Madrid were far the better side. They dominated the the midfield, and by dominated I don't mean in terms of possession. They might have dominated the possession, but but they they looked faster, quicker. I mean, stronger, faster, quicker, same thing um, of the two sides. And I was surprised, when the goal came from Brahim Diaz. He could come in, and I mean, this game could easily go into penalties. could easily go into penalties. And I mean, um, the way things are, the kind of person I am, I'm not a risk taker, so I'd perhaps I'd perhaps happy with the penalty shootout, but then no guts, no glory, no risk, no reward. That kind of situation also persists. So it's it's uh, it's who dares wins basically. If you are willing to put in effort and take an take a take an odd risk or two, then maybe there is a carrot of there is a carrot of that quarterfinal place in the Champions League for you. But if you're not, then well, then it is what it is, and you'll have to do with you'll have to do with you'll have to do with the scary and the plucky and risky route of penalty shootouts. And yesterday we saw PSG going through. They knocked Liverpool out, who were many people's favorites for the for the title, one of the favorites. And uh, and uh, I mean, how good were PSG, by the way? Just a line on them. And I mean, they were outstanding, PSG, that is. And I mean, brilliant over both legs. Unlucky to lose the first tie. The first tie. I mean, I felt Donnarumma should have done better, but Alisson did a lot better than him, and he kept his side in the game. In the end, to no avail. But PSG versus who are PSG going to play? I don't know. Aston Villa, probably. Aston Villa. I think they are going to play. Wow. Plymouth now 2-0 up against Portsmouth. Arsenal 9-2 up against PSV on aggregate. 0-0 between Club Brugge and Aston Villa. Aston Villa are most probably going through. And yeah, I mean, second half is about to start in 5 minutes. Atletico Madrid, they need to keep doing what they have been doing. They they and, yeah, I need to. Second half, it's about to start in 5 minutes. Atletico Madrid, they need to keep doing what. So let's see how things progress in this uh, in this in this game. I mean, I would like to see Atletico Madrid going through. Uh, I would like to see Atletico Madrid going through, and maybe even win the tournament, and maybe even win the tournament. I mean, they were really unlucky in 2014 and 16 when they lost to Real Madrid in the finals. One was at Stadio de Luge. The other one, where was the 2016 final? Why can't I remember? Might have been Athens. Might have been Athens. I don't remember. I don't recall particularly, but yeah, yeah. So would like to see Atletico Madrid do well. Nothing against Real Madrid, but I mean, they've won far many Champions Leagues. I mean, won't hurt them if they didn't win it this year. Mm, Carlo Ancelotti might move on, though. He might move on anyways, and he might move on anyways. So would love to see. Would love to see someone like an Inter who won it in 2010 when the final was at Bernabeu, and or I mean PSG. Not too sure, but yeah, why the hell not? One of Atletico or Inter, if they were to win, I'd 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 I'd, I'd, I'd like that, and yeah, so the two teams are coming on the pitch. People are enjoying their pups, and I'm hungry as well. Simeone and Courtois sharing a handshake. Courtois is there, but I don't know if rest of his teammates are waiting in the tunnel. The Atletico players are already out there. Maybe a sign of intent, and maybe who knows? Real Madrid are playing mind games with the Atletico players. Here comes Raul Asensio. Valverde waiting for him. I mean, I have a funny feeling that this game is going the to the penalty shootouts. Hope I am wrong, and it finishes early because I am very sleepy. And but these Real Madrid players are taking an awful long time to get on the pitch. I mean, must be some mind games. Here comes Mbappe, Bellingham. Couple of them are coming. Mbappe and Bellingham. Rodrigo there. Coaching staff is here as well. Ferland Mendy, Vinicius Junior. But still, three or four players missing from. Here they are. Chouameni, Rudiger, Modric. I mean, might be Modric's last season at Bernabeu. The referee is ready. Second half should kick off. And yeah, Let's see what Real Madrid have cooked up in the halftime. Let's see how the cookie crumbles in the second half. Both teams, I personal, the feeling that I have is that neither team would want to take a chance. Ooh, bad header. It was from Mendy. Atletico shot again. Courtois punches it away. I mean, awful header from Mendy. Atletico Madrid, much like in the first half, attacking in the first few minutes. Unfortunate slip there for I'm not sure who it was, but all came from that bad header from Furlan Mendy, and it was really lucky that the Atletico Madrid player at that point wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, that could have been uglier. That's a foul, and Chouameni needs to be careful. Vicious, not Chouameni. I mean, Valverde would have been, or Asensio rather, would have been fouled. I mean, could have the foul could have been given against him. That's what I meant. And Courtois, not sure what happened there, but the free kick will be retaken. Referee saying, "Wait for my whistle, wait for my whistle." Idiot! I'll never forgive this referee for that handball. Again down the right corner. I mean, let's see if Jimenez can. Jimenez or Longley can do a job. Here comes. Nisha clears. Dreadful corner it was. And throw into Real Madrid. Florentino Perez in the house. I mean, not far to travel for him. I mean, Madrid derbies. I've heard that the internet at Wanda is not the best. The pattern to the first half, Real Madrid enjoying possession in non-threatening areas. They're playing so slowly. Most of it, I mean, like I'd say, Atletico Madrid will be well pleased with with the way things have gone for them. Here's a chance for them to counter. Here's Simeone. Good defending by Valverde. Poor guy is having to play at right back. Awful attempt from Germany. Carlos saying, "What the hell was that?" On the left foot, it was never going to trouble Oblak. I mean, it was well wide first of all, and it wasn't going to trouble Oblak anyways. Lucas Vasquez, Camavinga warming up. Chance for Mendy. I mean, he needs to be careful. He gets back, delays. Oh, that could have crept in, but Mendy, he's being targeted by Atletico Madrid. I mean, not sure what happened there, but I mean, bad touch and a slip like Steven Gerrard had against Chelsea all those years ago, and that could have easily crept in. Here comes the con. Ooh, almost an own goal by Shumani, number 14. And corner cleared away. Again, Real Madrid living very dangerously, but then that's the Real Madrid we know. Very soon they'll be scoring a fluky or a brilliant goal, or maybe a decent goal. Who knows? Cosensia has scored for Aston Villa, Club Brugge, now almost out. I mean, they had their chances in Belgium, but that own goal and that late penalty by Asensio really has dented their hope. As Vinicius, almost for Real Madrid, but not quite. Bellingham, I think it was in there. I mean, he's like, more like playing like a central striker now. I mean, seen very little in the first 10 odd minutes of very little of Rodrigo. Advantage played. Chance for Atletico to counter. Ronaldo. Is it corner? No. I mean, there was a chance to counter, but in the end, nothing came of it. Pape wants a handball, and he was the one who scored the penalty then for PSG. So, I mean, I don't know where the left side of Real Madrid's defense is. Is there free kick, dangerous area, good distance, yellow for Modric, out of the second for next match against could be Arsenal, might not ever happen. He might go to a different country, different club, who might was it Modric who was booked or who was booked? Foul was committed by Vinicius. I mean, it's further out than I initially thought. The ball have rolled over, no? Oh, just wide. I mean, Courtois looked relaxed, but it was Vinicius who was booked, not Luka Modric. I mean, it wasn't that far off. Ian Matson has scored for Aston Villa as well. A similar pattern to the first half. Real Madrid 431 passes completed, Atletico 230, 247, I think. But in terms of attack, they've done very little. Mostly in terms of the, the, the passes have been either backward or square. The left side of Real Madrid's attack is very often let down by Mendy. He's a very defensive fullback, so I mean he doesn't offer much in attack. Fran Garcia, I thought might have been a better choice. They might bring him on, Fran Garcia, that is, and that's why they wanted Alfonso Davis, but he's staying at Bayern. So let's see. I mean, 1-0 it stands. First minute goal. Second half, nothing much has happened. It's Renildo, or whatever, however you want to pronounce his name. Asensio scored against 3-0 against Club Brugge, Aston Villa. I mean, there wasn't any doubt that they were going through, but uh, there's a substitution coming, double substitution. Camavinga is there, one of those substitutions, and not sure who the other one is. Too many players are slipping on this pitch. Not sure what the reason is. Might be too much water. Let's see what the substitutions are. Camavinga is on. So Modric and see what the substitutions are. Lucas Vasquez and Camavinga, the two players I told you warming up, they're coming on or have come on instead of Modric and Chouamani, which probably means Valverde goes into midfield, which is a good move. I think Vasquez at right back. Foul might be a yellow card for who's it? Simeone. Yeah, poor free kick straight into the arms of Oblak, and he bowls it out to Gallagher. I mean, a couple of seasons ago, Camavinga was a big player for Real Madrid. I mean, like, big, he still got huge potential in the game, but he was like coming on in the games when Real Madrid were trailing. Um, if you remember that game in which Karim Benzema scored a hat trick against PSG, he came on, changed the game. He came on against Manchester City, changed the game. It's Ronaldo. Can he cross? Oh, not cross it first time. Oh man, should have shot. Really good chance for really good chance for Atletico. But here's Mbappe on the counter. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, not give. Is it? It is given. Real Madrid might have had a might have a penalty and a yellow card for Jimenez. I think that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That could be a big blow. Big blow. And brilliant skill by Mbappe. And now Atletico. I mean, for all the chances that they've had, that's a penalty. Jimenez stupid foul. A long lay it was, not Jimenez. I mean, it was superb skill. I mean, I had my worries about Vinicius Junior to take the penalty. I hope he scores. A black good keeper, but not sure how good or bad he is with the penalties. But horrible penalty. I mean, didn't even hit the target. And Carlo Ancelotti, dear oh dear, that is a horrific penalty. I mean, he didn't slip, might have slipped, but over the bar, dreadful penalty. Jude Bellingham encouraging him, saying there's still a lot of this game to go. I mean, cries about Ballon d'Or and missing chances like this, and Longley must be relieved. That was a horrific penalty, absolutely dreadful penalty. Good save, Courtois. Corner to Atletico. And these are the instances that make him, imagine if Longley had, propped up the head. Oh, 20 minutes remaining, still 1-0 on the night, and 2-2 on the aggregate. Dreadful miss by Vinicius Jr. I mean, he wasn't even on the target. Absolutely crap. I mean, like, it's not hate, it's just, it was terrible. Mbappe, I mean, questions have to be asked. Why didn't Mbappe take it? Yes, Vinicius, straight to a black. Belling Vasquez's header, straight to a black. I mean, Vinicius scored a hat trick against who was it? Stuttgart. No, might have been Dortmund in the first round. And now it is what it is. 2-2. PSV have equalized. That was a horrific mess. Absolutely terrible mess. Commit an error that this is going to extra time. Oh, that's another penalty, I think. Oh no! That might be a red or yellow card to Rodrigo. I mean, I thought that was a penalty, but apparently not. All one by Ronaldo. He's a good defender, looks like a good defender. Last 15 minutes of the game. fair, Real Madrid giving it a go. The penalty seemed to have knocked them out for a couple of minutes, but again, Mendy too slow. Free kick. Let's see if Griezmann can deliver something good. Maybe able to equalize, or, or at least terrible free kick. Absolutely terrible from Griezmann. Another substitution for Real, perhaps. Offside. No, it is indeed offside. I could see from here. Brahim Diaz coming on for number 11. Rodrigo. I mean, he hasn't done much today. Rodrigo. I mean, anonymous actually. Surely a foul. And like I'm convinced that was a foul. I mean, a clear push in the back. Tomorrow night, Manchester United and Tottenham, as well as Chelsea. Let's see where their fate lies. Madrid dominating possession, Real that is dominating possession now. Brahim Diaz, Vasquez it was in fact, number 17. Last 10 minutes remaining. Atletico Madrid incidentally have not made any substitution thus far. And Mendy has been horrific. I mean, Real Madrid need a left back, a better left back. It's been overall a decent game to watch actually. Again, Mendy, and like I get now watching him making even simple passes. Yeah, now he's down injured. This is Real's last hamstring injury. It looks like maybe David Alaba can come on. I don't know whether he's on the bench or not, but no, Fran Garcia is who's coming on. Looks like his left hamstring is gone. Fran Garcia getting ready to number 23. Here comes Fran Garcia. Not sure what kind of headgear is wearing. The last few minutes, the game has been good. It's just that the lack of sleep I've been having. Free kick, Lucas Vasquez. Stupidity. Stupidity from Vasquez. Should have crossed. Maybe there was no angle to cross, but I would have crossed or tried. And who knows, that would have led to a corner or something like that. You never know. First substitution for Atletico Madrid. Conor Gallagher coming off. Looks like Javi Gala. Could be wrong though. Lino. Samuel Lino it is. Chance for a cross. Blocked. I mean, very poor attempt. But now let on the counter. Atletico have numbers in the set to Courtois from Lino. Samuel Lino is keeping an eye out on Portsmouth versus Plymouth. 2-1. in a red. I mean, like a second yellow, but good tackle. Oh, that's a foul by Garcia. Not. I mean, what the F is the referee doing? I thought that was a clear foul. Another substitution for Atletico. I mean, in the making. The player is waiting downstairs. Downstairs. I mean, like near the touch line. And this is very much like the last night's game. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is going to the penalty shootout or corner. No, goal kick. Full time. Plymouth have beaten Portsmouth. Double substitution for Atletico. Simeone coming off. Angel Correa coming on. I think he was sent on the weekend. And Charlotte coming on for Griezmann. Formerly of Crystal Palace and Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad take on Manchester United tomorrow. Oh, what the bar! That was such a brilliant attempt from Korea. I mean, could have found someone else. I mean, Atletico Madrid, if they go out, they will only have themselves to blame. And I mean, you could say the similar for Real Madrid with that penalty miss. But looks like neither team is, happy with the extra time. They want to win it in normal time. Here's a couple of minutes remaining. 4 minutes were added. Another, Rodrigo de Paul has now gone down. And fair due to him, and wearing gloves for almost all of 90 minutes. I doubt he'll be continuing. Ceballos, Vasquez, Dennis Ceballos, Adam Militao, Danny Carvajal, all the injured players watching the game. The big miss this Rodrigo de Paul going off. I mean, Nehul Molina coming on for him. 4 minutes almost up. Last chance for Atletico perhaps. Solot. I think the time is up and we might be going into extra time. The referee is still playing on, but I think the time is up. Extra time it is. Real Madrid could have gone through, but the penalty miss. Yeah, time is up. No, it's not yet. Hmm. Extra time. It is extra time. Let's see what the extra time begin. Extra. The penalty miss. I think with that penalty, I think any chance, any remote chance that Vinicius had of winning Ballon d'Or went it. And yeah, As unfortunate as it may sound, uh, it was what it was. Whew. The two teams now changing direction. The substitution for Atletico. Long leg going off, and it's Robin Lenormand, the guy they signed from Real Sociedad, Spanish international. Extra time, penalties. Let's see which team wants it more. Not a good cross at all. Not a good cross. Oh, that could have been dangerous again as well. Could have been on goal. Rudiger again down the right hand side. That, I mean, How is that not a foul? I just simply can't believe my eyes. It's Vinicius. Chance? Oh, straight to a black. I mean, Brahim Diaz didn't catch it properly. Otherwise, that could have been, you know, dangerous. Foul given by Camavinga. I mean, Jude Bellingham is, is been sent off in La Liga for saying a few choice words, and that touch from Angel Correa was a thing of beauty. Absolute beauty. Header straight to Courtois. I mean, Atletico have had a couple of good chances in the opening 4 or so minutes of the extra time. Good chance. Good chance, but like good play. I don't know what I'm rambling on. But Atletico Madrid over the two legs have been much the better team. Much. I mean, I know Real Madrid have missed a penalty, but yes, Vinicius end to end for this last couple of minutes. This game, Ronaldo down. it's been a high intensity game. No surprise that players are going down in the game. This time it's Ronaldo. And another substitution, Aspilicueta coming on, formerly of Chelsea and Marseille. I'd completely forgotten about Aspilicueta. I mean, he was at one point of time one of the better defenders in the Premier League. Played right full back, left full back, and even right side of centre half, or maybe left side of centre half. Oh, Jesus. If Charlotte had connected that, I'm pretty sure it was going in. Bellingham, good pass. Vasquez, no one had made a run. Fell, Valverde very disappointed. I mean, it was such a good ball. Pass. I mean, should have played the easy pass, went for the complicated one, which was difficult to execute, and so it turned out to be. And, in the end, a corner has been earned. Lucas Vasquez, the captain now on the field. And the corner quality in this game has been atrocious. I mean, Vinicius is already on a yellow. Needs to be careful. Here comes cross, cleared away. Slightly heavy that ball. Or Lino could have gotten there. Vinicius. I mean, Vinicius and they're so quick. I mean, Real Madrid are now dominating the possession. Maybe they don't want to go into penalties, penalty shootouts, or not as much as Atletico. It's taking a lot out of their bodies as well. Last minute of the first half of extra time. We can't see much added on here. Time that is. Although there was an injury to Ronaldo and there was one substitution, so maybe a minute, but that's unlikely. Pretty sure that time is up. No, referee allows play to go on. 2 minutes? I'm very surprised with the 2 minutes that have been added. This referee has let a lot go. I think a lot of fouls were committed. Now a free kick in a really, really dangerous area. Foul on Fran Garcia, number 21. Or Brahim Diaz, rather. The next round of matches will begin an hour early for us. I mean, at least we don't have daylight savings. Free kick is wasted. And now the time goes on. We've seen very little of Alvarez in this, I mean, game. He had a few good opportunities, but time up. Second half of extra time it is now. Second half, I mean, not anticipating too many goals or any, to be honest. Whew. But getting into action even. I think this match was destined to go to the penalty shootout straight away. I mean, as soon as the draw was made, you could see that this match was going to go to. Too risky. Should have shot. Should have taken a shot. The angle became narrower and narrower and narrower. Corner has been given though. Jimenez protests, but to no avail. I think Lucas Vazquez to take the corner. I might be tempting fate with this. I just think that both teams. I mean, by my theory, Vinicius missed the penalty deliberately as well. I mean, like, why didn't Mbappe take it? No penalty there. I don't think. So yeah, I mean, about 12 minutes to go, and then we'll have the penalty shootout. If there are no goals, which I don't anticipate. Anyways, Camavinga. Good anticipation by the young Frenchman. Another corner to Real Madrid. And Real Madrid look more likely to score. They've gotten two corners. Is it corner or throw in? Corner. They look more likely to score. Too much faffing about. Come on, there's a pass on. Oh, well played. But Camavinga gets back and gets the throw in as well. Against Llorente. I mean, it was such a deliberate handball by Bellingham. I mean, it should have been yellow for me. I mean, sometimes these extra times look like formalities to me, and yeah, I mean, I think that could have been avoided. There's just been no excitement about the yellow card. Yellow card to Aspilicueta, I think. It was a bad foul, to be honest. I mean, no, on second viewing, it wasn't as bad. But another corner, Real Madrid. I mean, Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. have been so disappointing. It's a corner, another yellow. Jimenez, I think, was your ante. Llorente and two players have been booked, I think. Llorente is definitely one of them. Endrick coming on for Vinicius. He won't be taking a penalty if it gets there. I mean, about 5 or 6 minutes remaining now. Endrick, whose favorite player is Bobby Charlton, or one of the favorite players. Lucas Vasquez was booked as well for foul on Angel Correa, I think. Referee has suddenly became happy. He's flashed a few in the last couple of minutes. Aspilicueta was booked. I mean, Raul Asensio has had a good game. Rudiger, I'd say as well. Courtois, certainly. And I don't anticipate too many minutes in the second half of injury time. It's a free kick. Cleared away. Oh, man. Maybe a free. No, goal kick has been given. Llorente with a shot wide. Awful, absolutely awful pass from Bellingham. He'll probably take a penalty or two. I mean, a lot of players, I think, because of tiredness, whatever, they are falling to the ground a bit too easily. I won't say dive, but good game to watch. I mean, like in terms of a battle and everything. Last minute, very last minute. I mean, unless anything is added, it's the last minute. The passing has gone to bits. 30 seconds remaining. Can any team do anything? Atletico has the possession. I don't know if anyone has the strength to hit a long diagonal. Throw into Atletico. But the time is nearly up. 120 minutes have been played. Plus extra time, whatever that was. 7 or so minutes. I think this throw in is the last action. Last piece of action. Can Azpilicueta get it through to Soloth? Time up. Penalties. It is. It's going to be penalties. But yeah, Simeone pretty happy. Down to the two keepers. Mbappe. I mean, he's taken his boot off, but he would need to take a penalty, I think. I mean, 127 odd minutes played, and we had the goal in the very first minute. I think I don't even remember the goal. It was that far back, 3 hours ago. No, 2.5 hours ago. Penalties it is, but first we must have the toss for the end, and who goes first? Oblak and Lucas Vasquez are the captains. So end has been decided, and now who goes first? I think Real Madrid are going first, and then Atletico are going second. I'm not sure if that's an advantage or not. The two coaches can do now. They made their substitutions. They done their tactical bit. Real Madrid are going first. Mbappe to take the penalty first. First penalty shootout. One nil. Mbappe scores. Oblak went the wrong way. Now it's Courtois' turn. Serene penalty sent wrong. Oblak the wrong way. Chante, I think it is, to take the first one. No, Charlotte. Not sure if he's going to take it left or right footed. Left, it seems like. 1-1. Charlotte scores. Okay. I mean, he's injured. I think Bellingham now. Against Oblak. My game's being played. 2-1 Real Madrid. Bellingham scores. Both times he's gone the wrong way. I mean, the players have sent him the wrong way. Correa, I think. Angel Correa. The Argentine to take the penalty. I think it's Correa. No, it's not Correa. He's standing with his teammates. 2-2. 2-2. I thought it was going over the bar, but it was Alvarez. I don't know how I missed Alvarez. I mean, it was Alvarez. I think he slipped as well. Now, Federico Valverde to take the third penalty. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to put any hex on him, but he's or jinx him. But he's a very clean striker of the ball. Not sure what has happened here. Let's just see. Oh, they're checking the Vasquez penalty whether he touched it twice. I mean, no. What's happened there? I think Alvarez's penalty might have been ruled out. Yeah, it has been ruled out. So 3-1. He unfortunate slip. I mean, he touched the ball twice. That's what they're saying. Wow. So it wasn't a penalty. 3-1 to Real Madrid. Scores 3-2 after three penalties taken each. Oh, that would be a desperately disappointing way to go out. A slip, a slip. Yeah. Lucas Vasquez up next. Atletico Madrid fans, some of them are already emotional. Oh, saved! Lucas Vasquez's penalty is saved. 3-2 still to Real Madrid. Dreadful penalty. And now, awful penalty. Awful. Marcus Llorente against his former team. Oh, off the bar. And if Real scored this penalty, then pretty sure they're out. If Oblak doesn't say this, Real Madrid are out, and it's Rudiger who will take the penalty off the bar. I mean, why take chances and hit it so high? Rudiger, if he scores, game over. There he goes. Oh, he just about scores, and Real Madrid win. Oblak got a hand to it, but I mean that slip. Unfortunate, so unfortunate for unfortunate for Atletico. I mean, luck just doesn't favor them here. And can you do any bias? happy we should be. And Real Madrid will now play Arsenal in the second leg, or in the quarterfinals. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Those who tuned in, those who didn't. I'll see you in my next few streams. Congratulations to Real Madrid. They did what they could, what they had to. I mean, unfortunate for Atletico. And yeah, so I'll see you later. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye for now.